reflecting on the year you've had at Xavier and coming from Rice, just what do you remember the most about, your performance, especially in front of the Cintas Center crowd that just seems to love you?
I think I'll never forget Dayvion passing me the ball on the fast break and me hitting a wing three and me knowing that the other team's going to call a timeout, so I get to run down to the other side of the floor and then run back and enjoy the fans and my teammates just all go crazy knowing that we in every game that happens that we're in the game, and it's a big momentum swing, and it just kind of hypes up the whole team. So, I mean, I'll definitely never forget the love that I received here, definitely second to none outside of, I guess, second to my family, you know what I'm saying? But when they hear and then the crowd's here, it's like everybody showing love. It's a great feeling, man, and I definitely wanted to win this game for my team, but I wanted to win the game for the fans. I think the fans deserve this every game, whether the season was up or down. They always showed up, showed out. They cheered for us when we got when our names were called for starting lineups. They would cheer for us when we hit a big shot. They would boo the ref if they thought they made a bad call. So, I mean, they just showed a lot of love. And, I lost my senior night game last year against FIU to a good Denver Jones guard who plays at Auburn now. And personally, I just didn't want to lose again on senior night, and it was just ironic because the way me and Cam Jones were scoring the ball, it reminded me a lot of exactly that game, and I wanted it to go another way. So I definitely will never forget the crowd. Definitely will never forget the love. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are people waiting outside for me to come out. Just won't ever forget the unwavering support that the city and the fans show me.
Quincy, how typical was this game in terms of you guys fall behind a very good team, you fight back in it with like a 23-5 run, and then it's back and forth, and they just managed to make a couple of big plays down the stretch. How typical was that of your season?
I mean, I would just say that's typical of the Big East. Anybody can beat anybody. There are a lot of people who thought we'd just come in here and get blown out, but the Big East, in my opinion, is the best conference. I think it's better than the Big 12. I think it's better than the ACC. I think it's better than the SEC. And it's just like on any given night, anybody can beat anybody. I mean, before us, St. John's played Georgetown, and that was a close game. At the halftime, I think Georgetown was only down 4. I think we were down 4. And to think like we were down 4 and then came out, took the lead, and then went back and forth, it's just typical of the Big East. I wouldn't even just say our season. Just every team's had that moment.
Dayvion, the regular season ends and everyone gets to go to Madison Square Garden, and you get to play a game next Wednesday. What would you say where your heads are at in that journey and trying to make the most of that trip?
So we got tomorrow off, so we're gonna take this loss and not focus too much on it. It done happened. It's over. We got the postseason now, so. I think we got Butler on Wednesday, so we just got to lock in and, come together. Now the season is 0-0. So take a game at a time, and you lose, you done. So we're going to keep trying to win until, we make it to championship.
Quincy, you mentioned Cam Jones. Just what do you see with his ability to make tough buckets out there?
Oh, I mean, he's a hell of a scorer. I mean, I remember sitting on the bus when my team was going to the CBI in the first round. He scored 20 in the second half. And I just remember I didn't even know who he was because I didn't watch the Big East, but I was like, that boy can score. And just his ability to control the game with Tyler out and with Oso in foul trouble and just maintain the pace of the game and keep control when they were ahead and when we were in the lead, not rushing. It shows his ability and his growth as a player. I mean, I have a lot of respect for him, and I mean, I obviously know he can score, but his leadership ability was on display tonight, and it really showed.